Hello everyone, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome to my war room in Prince George, British Columbia. We are in, what is it, July of 1942? Let me check the calendar there. I think that's it. Yeah, that's right, July of 42. So, the Americans have declared war on the Germans. We'll see how that works out for them. It hasn't really worked out for anybody else so far in the game, but anyway, welcome to the war, Sky Marshal. I'm glad to see your Americans are in there. So yeah, now that they've declared war on Germany, that means that we got all our these all converted from Brazil to United States, and mine had the war that I had won in 41 had converted to Germans, and then he came over here and attacked me, and this one should be off. We figured out he should have had one more casualty after his turn there. So there you go. And his boats, holy crap. He took a couple of boats in here to attack that. And then you see these guys down here, they were going to amphibiously assault. And that little guy there, he managed to defend himself. So anyway, the Americans did get that dollar there though. So they've actually got $7 down in, $8 if you include Mexico, down in South America. So that's going to be a helpful for him. We'll have to see if that's too late or not, right? Because, you know, like he's already lost half his fleet, and then the other fleet isn't quite ready yet. Like he's just built a ton of fleet over on the, here I'll just show you what we're doing here. The Turks entered the war as well. They attacked the Greeks, and the Germans are going to attack the Greeks this turn as well. So otherwise they just go to the British, and I did switch some over, but I didn't switch the ones over that I'm attacking though, because I figured I would probably be knocking them out. Anyway, so we built 4 fast battleships and 3 carriers, and there was a couple of things on there already. There was this battle down in Pearl Harbor on Rank Carcass's last turn, and you know what, while I'm here, everybody keeps forgetting to do this. Rank Carcass has been telling everybody he owes me, he's supposed to shoot 1 destroyer at me. So Rank had taken 1 destroyer off too many, but then he did kill it in the second round. So let's just roll that dice right here. So 1 at 4, this is to take a Japanese casualty. And that's a 2. So what Rank wanted to do was to damage his battleship here. So I'll just tip it on its side because I didn't bring a thing over with me. You know, a thing. So let's get squared away over here. We might as well just get started and get into rolling on our turn. Let's move this back. Oh, it's not what I want. Okay, there we go. So same as always, we've got 5 dice here that corresponds to the dice up here. And let's look up here. There we go. There we are. So these dice up here are the technologies. We've got jet fighters, we've got advanced artillery, we've got heavy armor, we've got advanced submarines, and we've got the ever elusive, what is that? Heavy strategic bombers. So 5 dice, here we go. Let's go. I've been pretty lucky with these. I've had 1 bad roll all game, and that's about it. And okay, so these 2 dice are cocked. One looked like a hit and one didn't, but anyway, so let's get these ones out of here so that they don't get knocked around. So those 2 are hits. That's good. And then these 2 got to re-roll. 6 and 7. 7 is a hit actually, but 6 is not. So we've got advanced artillery, advanced submarines, and gray. No, advanced artillery. Oh, I see. There it is. Heavy armor. Okay. So that looks like stage 1 for heavy armor, and stage 2 for advanced submarines, and stage 3 for advanced artillery. Well, that means I didn't change any technologies, so I'm not going to have to worry about redoing my buy. So let's just go for the spy now. I've got a spy down in Chile. He's going to try to take $2 off the Americans. He was actually successful last time, so he did wake up from his hangover. Let's do it again. Do it again. Oh, a 12. So he's back to being drunk again. All right then. And so this is what I'm buying. You know what? I didn't count it up last time I changed it, so let me just do that, okay? Just to make sure. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 42, 50, 58, 66, 76, 78, 88, and the militia upgrade is 90. And that's exactly what I have, is 90 IPPs. Okay, so good. So anyway, 14 or 12 infantry, a cavalry, an airborne. I've got 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 advanced mechanized infantry, a couple of medium armors, 2 submarines, and that militia upgrade. So let's whip you around here, see if we can make you dizzy. Okay, let's get right to it. Here, let's zoom this in up there for a second. So we're going to attack Normandy. Normandy attacked us, so we're going to attack them back. He has got 5 Marines, an anti-aircraft gun, 2 infantry, and an airborne. Now there's no terrain there, you can see that. So what they're going at them with is the 3 infantry from Aquitaine, 3 artillery. Wait a minute, what do we got there? Sorry, that is 4 infantry from Aquitaine, 4 artillery from Aquitaine. We've got medium armor from Aquitaine, a medium armor from Paris. We've got a cavalry from Paris. Yeah. You know what? Let's take another infantry from Picardy, or sorry, from Paris, and an artillery from what is this one? Sorry, Picardy, yeah. So an infantry from Paris and an artillery from Picardy. Now there is a river here, but they don't suffer river penalties, right? The artillery. So actually nothing there is going to get a river penalty. And we'll also go with 1 fighter. Okay, so we'll just set this down in here. There we go. That will be 1 battle. Now, there's actually not very many battles, but the battles that are happening are pretty big though. Okay, so we'll keep you zoomed in there. In Thessaly, you know what, I'm just going to move this Russian sub over there, okay? So what we're going to put in there is 4 cavalry. We're going to have an airborne infantry, and there's the plane with them. And then we've got 2 fighters and a tactical bomber. And we've got a medium bomber coming from Western Germany. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still got a movement of 2 left. And the other guys all have a movement of 3 left. So I'll put a 3 out here. Here, let's just put that medium bomber back here. There we go. All right, that's that. So let's move this out of the way and move this back. And we can zoom that out again. Okay, here we are. Now, let's get up a little bit closer. Here, let's start at the top there. So these 2 infantry are going to go here. That's not worth any money, so I'll just flip that over. I've got 2 medium armor in northern Russia. That's where the infantry came from, was northern Russia. So the 2 medium armor from northern Russia are going to go to Oral-Kursk. And I've got an infantry from western Russia going to Oral-Kursk. I've got an infantry from Smolensk going to Oral-Kursk. I've got a mechanized infantry from southern Belorussia going to Oral Kursk. Okay. And also, then also we have a tactical bomber and a fighter coming from Leningrad into Oral Kursk. That's there. Okay. Now, let's just bring this thing over here because we're splitting it up. So we're going to take these two cavalry and we're going to come out to Donetsk Kuban. We've got 5 infantry here and an artillery in Taurida. They're going to Donetsk Kuban. I've got 5 medium armor from eastern Ukraine going to Donetsk Kuban. 2 mechanized infantry going to Donetsk Kuban from there. And what else did I want to do? Let's take 1 infantry from eastern Ukraine as well into Donetsk Kuban. So into Oral Kursk from eastern Ukraine. Let's move this up here. Let's move these guys up here. So we have 5 infantry. So you know what? Let's take these infantry out and put chips in. That'll help us to keep a running count here. There we go. And what else? We've got 2 cavalry. We've got a motorized infantry and a light armor. And we've got an artillery. And those all came from eastern Ukraine. All right. Let me just take a quick look here. Take these off the board. Just make sure I got this right. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Everybody in the pool? Looks like it. Okay, so those are my attacks. All right. We can get rid of our turn caddy because we're not going to need that for a while. Let's flip this around and put this down. Okay. Actually, we can move that up a bit. There we go. Okay. As I squash my factory on Leningrad. Okay, let's do the Western Front here first. So we have the Marines defending at 4, 2 infantry defending at 4, the airborne defends at a 2, and the AA gun at a 3. So the fighter, let's just move this up here, attacks at a 6 along with the 2 medium armor, and the cavalry's at a 3, and we have here, let's get rid of that and get another chip in there. So we've got 5 artillery, there we go, and 5 infantry, right? Yeah. So the 5 infantry would be at 2, but they're paired with 5 artillery, and so they go to 3. Okay, I do believe that's it. Let me just take another look at the board. I'm pretty darn sure I got everybody though. Yeah, okay, we do. Okay, so we have got 5 artillery at 3. Their first strike. He does not have any first strike units. Okay. 5 at 3. One hit. Yeah, just one hit. Okay, so I am pretty darn certain that his one hit will be an airborne, since it defends at 2, and that is not going to get to roll. Okay, and then we have 5 infantry at 3. 2, 4, 5. Oh, this one's cocked. I think this one's okay. No, it's not. So that one was not a hit. Let's just take that out of there. So we've got one hit so far. I've got 2 re-rolls. 2 hits. Oh, it was a hit for a while. So 2 hits. Okay, so that will be the gun and an infantry. All right. And then, oops. And then we have 3 at 6. 1, 2. So that's another infantry and a marine. Okay. All right. So he's got an anti-aircraft gun at 3. That's a miss. Thank goodness. And he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 at 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7. These are Marines and infantry at 4. Okay, 1 hit. Just 1. Okay, so I will lose my cavalry. All right. So I have 5 infantry, 5 artillery, and 3 at 6 as well. That's 2 medium armors and a fighter. There we go, all at once. Okay. Wow, I just got the 1 hit there. Just 1. That's bad. Okay, so what has he got there? He's got 4. Okay. Well, he's doing better than last time. Last time he didn't get any hits on me. Oh, he missed that one. Oh, he missed all of them. Okay, so same roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. He's got 3 this time. So 3 at 4. 1 hit. Okay, I'm going to lose an artillery. All right, so I'll put these units back into Normandy. Take off the British pie. I won't flip mine over yet though. Come on. Okay, and these, and these. Okay, so let's go to Thessaly now. There's no first strikes there. So I have got 4 cavalry, 3, 4, and an airborne. And then I have 2 fighters. They're blue. I'll just use like my wingtips. And then I got a tactical bomber, and then I got a medium bomber. So 2 fighters. A tactical is yellow, a medium is green, and 4 infantry at, or sorry, 4 cavalry at 2, and 1 airborne at 2 because they're going into mountains. There we go. Okay, so that's a hit. That's a hit. This is a targeted hit. Actually, it doesn't matter. I got 3 hits. He's got 3 units there. So that's good. Okay, he's got an infantry and 2 mountain infantry. So white will be the infantry, 2 will be the mountain infantry at 5. 1 hit. Okay. So I'm going to lose the airborne infantry. Where did I put them all? Here, let me just take these guys out. That. Oh, there he is. Okay. There we go. All right. So far, so good. Now, even though there's lots of units there for the other ones, like it's a pretty easy battle. Like there's no terrain on any of them, and they're just going against militia and 1 infantry, right? So I'm just going to roll them without moving them over. That just takes more time. So I have 1 artillery and is this 5 or 6 infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 infantry. So 1 artillery, first strike. That's a hit. So 1 militia off. So now he's down to 6 militia. Damn, what did I just do? Oh no. I spilled everybody here. Okay, that's that. That's that. I think, oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. All right. Oh no, that's the militia. Okay. There it is. I was looking for what I did with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I've got it. Now I've got it. So down to 1 militia. Sorry about that. I knocked a lot of chips over. What did I say I had? I had 5 infantry. And 1 of them's kicked up. So let's just say that's 4. And then 1 of them's kicked up plus 2 mechs and 2 cavalry. So again, that's 5. Let's go with these dice. And we'll roll the medium armor after that. Board, the thing's getting pretty full here. So the whites are at 2 and the greens are at 3. Okay, 1, this one's cocked. Okay, just 1. So 1 hit. Here, let's move that out here, right there. Now, we have 5. Medium armor at 6. Let me just look there, see if I'm not forgetting anybody. Nope, I'm not. So, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's cocked. Just 4. Okay, so 4 plus 1 already, that's 5. And he has 6 there. So he has 1 militia left, and he gets to roll 6. Here, let's... I don't think I have enough yellow ones there. We'll just use these white ones. I got lots of them. So 6 at 2. Nothing. 2, 4, 6. That's the problem with militias. Like when he bought 51 militia on that one turn, I was just thinking, oh, he's going to find out that that's not a really good thing to do. Like if all you have is militia, then it's not very tough. What you need is militia to extend battles so that your hitters can hit people. And with no hitters in his lineup here, all he's got is just militia, and they're really just a speed bump. So let's just do the medium armor. There's only 1 militia left. Okay, got him. So then 1 militia. Oh, at 2. And that's a miss. Okay. So now let's just move this around for you here because I want to show you here. so this militia comes off. Now, the 5 tanks, this guy should actually be over here. He got knocked around as well. There's the 5 tanks and the 2 mechanized infantry, because it was only 2 rounds of combat, are going in there. Now, the horses can't go in there because they don't blitz, right? Otherwise they would have been. Okay, so here we have one. Oh, we got these 2 medium armor over here too. Okay, so we got 1 artillery. And in this one, he's got 6 militia and 1 infantry. So, 1 artillery. That is a miss. Now, I've got 7 infantry. I've got a motorized infantry. So, that would be 7 at 2. 2, 4, 6, 7 at 2. And 1 at 3, because the artillery kicks it up 1, right? And then, so then I've got 3 mechanized infantry and 2 cavalry. There, we'll roll the armor afterwards. Okay, no hits. And no hits. Wow, that's a lot of dice that don't have a hit, isn't it? Okay, so now I have 1 at 4, that's the light armor, and then I've got 7 medium armor. Okay, so 1 light armor, 7 medium armor. Oh, and I forgot too, I've also got the fighter and the tactical bomber. So the blue ones are at 6. 1 hit, 2, here, that one's kind of cocked. We better roll that one again. This is also a hit. That is not a hit. Okay, so, okay, that's a miss. I just missed it. So 4 hits. And he will return fire with 3, 4, 5, 6, and an infantry. 6 militia and an infantry. Nothing. Wow. See, you know, if he was rolling infantry, he would have got a couple of hits there, but that's the problem with just buying militia, right? Okay, so I didn't lose any, and he's only got 3 left. So let's try this again. Let's do all the tanks and planes and everything again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 hits, and so he's got 2 militia and an infantry. 2 at 2 and 1 at 4. So that's a hit, and the other 2 are misses. Here, we'll re-roll with this one, even though it was barely cocked. We'll give his militia an extra chance. Okay, no. So he got 1 hit off me. I'll take an infantry off. Okay. Now, let's get this out of the way. Let me just look here, make sure that's all my battles. I'm pretty sure it is, because I only had 3, 4 big ones, and that's it. Okay, yep, that's it. All right, here we go. Now, let's clean this up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we'll take 2 of these off and put this one down. And let's take another 5 chip for these, for the medium armor. And then take the other 2 medium armor and put them on there. I think that's probably enough chipping out. This guy can go on a chip as well. Okay. So these guys are up here. Oh, these guys are off. And put the medium armor down in here. Okay. Now, non-combat moves. So the fighter and the tactical bomber are going to come to Romania. The medium bomber can only go 2, so he's going to Yugoslavia. Yeah, he's just going to go to Yugoslavia. All the aircraft have lots of movement left, or enough movement left anyway. They're going to go to Romania as well. And then I also had that fighter in Normandy. He's going to go back to Paris. And there we go. Okay. Non-combat moves. So I've got a mountain infantry going into Macedonia from Yugoslavia. I'll take 2 infantry into Macedonia from Yugoslavia. Let's put a dude down there. Okay. Let's move this dude over to Yugoslavia from Romania. Then we've got 2 dudes in western Ukraine or southern Ukraine going to eastern Ukraine. We've got a medium armor in Romania going to eastern Ukraine. We've got a cavalry from Romania going to eastern Ukraine. No, you know what? Let's take these 2 infantry to Taurida instead. So instead of eastern Ukraine, we're going to go from southern Ukraine to Taurida with those 2 infantry. Okay. We're going to rail 2 infantry from Warsaw to, let's move this out of the way, get all this in the right spot here. Yeah, okay, that's the right spot. So we're going to put 2 infantry from Warsaw into Western Russia by rail. And then from Leningrad, we're going to move up 2, 4, 5 infantry to Western Russia. We're also going to move an artillery and marine. Okay. On the Western Front, we're going to do the shift that I did last time, but this time with only 1 infantry, okay? So I've got an infantry going from Western Germany to Belgium, and then an infantry from Belgium going to Picardy. So rather than moving them all and getting my fat fingers to knock over absolutely everybody, we'll just put that infantry right over into Picardy. And then from Bavaria, we have got a Panzer Grenadier and an advanced mechanized infantry going to Paris. We're going to take the militia to Bavaria. Oh, we can't go there. You know what? I don't have anybody else to rail. I could take them there. Okay. I'm going to rail the Blue Division to Paris. Okay, so I'm going to leave that guy off of there for a second, because when I place units, I'm also going to put some more in here. Okay, so this guy is actually on Paris. Now from Western, I'm going to take these guys, Panzer Grenadier and an advanced mechanized infantry, and they're going to get on the boats, are going to come down, they're going to come back up, and they're going to go in there. So that is this one here. I'm just moving them from one card to the other. Plus 2 infantry are doing that as well. Okay. So 2 infantry and an advanced mech and a Panzer Grenadier went from there to here. And that's where they are, all over there. Okay. So now I still have 2 more infantry in Western Germany. You know what? I'm just going to leave them there. I'm going to take my cavalry to this spot here. What is that? Alsace-Lorraine. You know what? I'm going to take this guy up to Paris. Okay. There we go. My boats, my other boats, I mean, not the transports, none of those are going to move. So let's just get rid of all these dice. Get rid of the battle boards. Okay, get rid of all these units. I can put them away afterwards. And we'll bring back the caddy. Well, I guess I got to put my stuff on first, don't I? So I better flip this around again. Okay, let's move this over here first. So, have to get my legend that tells me what the numbers are. I'm pretty sure I know, but I just don't want to make a mistake. So, as always, Blue Division in Berlin and Western Germany. We're going to place a fighter, and we're going to place 4 infantry, which gives them a total of 6 infantry in Western Germany. And we're going to place an advanced mech and a Panzer Grenadier in Western Germany. So in Paris, we're going to build 2 infantry. So that's the last of the infantry going into Paris. I can put this, damn it, I almost had it all before it went sideways on me. There we go, close enough. I'll fix all that later. There we go. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, so we can back up now. Here we go. So we're going to place our 2 subs in C zone 151. Now there is a total of 6 submarines in C zone 151. In Bavaria, or sorry, Romania, we're putting an airborne and 3 infantry. For a total of 4 units in there. And then, what is that? Okay, Warsaw, we're putting down an infantry and a cavalry. And Leningrad, we're putting down 2 medium armor. Gotta love that. In Bavaria, we are putting down a Panzer Grenadier and an advanced mechanized infantry. In Kiev, we're putting down 2 infantry. Here, let me switch that out for one of these ones here. There we go, 2 infantry in Kiev. And then the last thing is that militia upgrade. That will be, where am I? That will be right here, because I've only got 1 militia on the whole board. There we go. So that's everybody on. Okay. Time to do the money. So, Normandy, the Germans go up $1, the British go down $1. And then, Thessaly, nobody goes down $1. Germany goes up $1. That brings them to 69. And I think Oral Kursk is the only one I only took these 2 territories, didn't I? Oral Kursk is worth 2 and Donetsk Kuban is not worth anything. So up 2 for the Germans, down 2 for the Russians. So the Russians go down to 28. The Germans, if I've got this correct, are up to 71. Because they still have Ecuador and Thessaly this turn, which they didn't have last turn. So that's the difference in their income this turn from last turn. And that looks like that is done. Okay, let me just do the writing over here. Okay, territory, 71 bonus 6, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. Still got guys all over the place here. Okay, recap. In Cherita, I have 2 infantry. In Donetsk Kuban, I have an artillery, 5 infantry, and 2 cavalry. In Oral Kursk, I have 3 mechanized infantry, 2 cavalry, 1 motorized infantry, 1 artillery, 1 light armor, 7 medium armor. And, oh, there they are. Where's my infantry? They're wandering off. 7 infantry. Let me just bring this down. I just find them so much easier if you chip them out properly. It's a lot easier to count. So 7 infantry and 1 marine and 1 artillery in Western Russia. In Kiev, there's 2 infantry. In Eastern Ukraine, there's a cavalry and medium armor. In Yaroslav, there's 2 infantry. In Latvia, there's 1 infantry. In Leningrad, there is 5 infantry. Wait a minute, nope, that's something else. There's 2 infantry, 1 advanced mechanized infantry, 1 Panzer Grenadier, and 2 medium armor. Okay, in Warsaw, there's an infantry and a cavalry. In Romania, there's airborne infantry and 3 infantry and 3 fighters, 2 tactical bombers, and an air transport. In Bulgaria, there's an infantry. In Yugoslavia, there's 2 infantry and a medium bomber. In Macedonia, there is 2 infantry and a mountain infantry. In Thessaly, there is 4 cavalry. For a second there, they were swimming. I had to cool them down. In Berlin, there is an infantry and an anti-aircraft gun. In Western Germany, there is 3 fighters, 5 infantry, Panzer Grenadier, and an advanced mechanized infantry. In Bavaria, there's an infantry, Panzer Grenadier, and an advanced mechanized infantry. In Paris, there's a fighter, cavalry, anti-aircraft gun, at least 5, maybe even 6. Yeah, 6 infantry, a Panzer Grenadier, and a mechanized infantry. And in Normandy, there's 4 artillery, 5 infantry, and 2 medium armor. In Picardy, there's 3 infantry. In Belgium, there's 3 infantry. In Sea Zone 15, there's a battleship and a coastal defense ship. In Sea Zone 16, there's a coastal defense ship and 2 transports. In Sea Zone 5, there's a coastal submarine. In Kola, there's an infantry. In Lapland, there's an infantry. And in Sea Zone 151, there is 6 submarines. And that's everybody, I do believe. Let's flip that sucker around again. We've got 2 more rolls. So, we have the Vichy. They need to roll a 1. And no. And then we have wartime economy. 6 and 3 is 9. I will take it. Okay. So, not quite as much as I had last time, I don't think. Well, wait, maybe. That's 86, no, 88. Yeah, I would have had the same except for I didn't get my spy roll this time. Okay. All right. And then also, the chart up here. So what did we get there? We got advanced subs here, so that's up to stage 2. We put heavy armor on stage 1, and advanced artillery went to stage 3, and you can see where everybody else is there. Sky Marshal had rolled a 3 for strategic heavy bombers, and then he also had a cocked dice, so he threw that cocked dice and he knocked that 3 into a 9. And so I said, no, that's the 3. Anyway, so he's not on stage 4 like he said he was. He's only on stage 3 there. Otherwise, everything should be the same. He's got attack transport, so those are handy. The question is, how soon can he get them in the game? Like, even if he rolled 3 in a row, he's still going to be in tough. We damaged that battleship in Pearl Harbor, the Japanese battleship. He rolled a 2, the destroyer. And I do believe that's it. I think that's it. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining me today. That was Operation Crimson Tide, Germany in July of 1942. So, take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade, out.